Hi guys, this is Malph and welcome to another daily quest adventure. This time we're going to be talking about the Tortollan Seekers. And I use the Malph aggravation scale to measure this, 1 being a meh and 10 being a, well, fill in the blank. So I'm on my shaman Pravda. Pravda means truth in Russian. I took a look at the map. Now the thing about the Tortollan Seekers is there will only be 2 on each continent. And there are only 3 types of quests. There's a puzzle, maze. There's another puzzle, which is matching, and then there is like a shooting gallery, which is called Beachhead. I'll get on that later. But right now I'm looking to see where they're at, and they're 2 out of the 3 are generally conveniently located near a flight plan. So then I look over at Kiltaros and see what's over there. I see there's metal, but it's not worth going into that death trap for just 10. Offer me 50, we'll talk. There's Beachhead. Alright, and then there's Storm Song Valley, and there's Beachhead. Since I can get to that one easier than I can the one in Tourist Guard Sound, I'll go to that one. But the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to head out and make low go. Now, this is a maze. Now, I don't know who at Blizzard has kids, but they drug out their Highlight magazine or Ranger Rick and pulled these puzzles directly out of their ass. But they did. Now, ostensibly, my opinion is that these little quests were designed to break up the grind of kill, collect, kill, collect, kill, collect.
A young Tortollan must find
And they're a
their way
cute little
to safety
diversion. You're never in really any danger unless you create it yourself. They're a little puzzle to solve. It breaks up the pace. It breaks up the monotony. They're fairly quick to do, and they're fairly easy. 2 of them. All right. So, in that vein, I have no problem with it. Are they as creative or dynamic as the ones we had in Legion? No, not by a long shot. This is a simple maze. It never changes. It's always the same. There's no variety to it. When you come out here to Vol'dun, and this maze is going to be there. When you go to the one over by the Naga at the Tal Graal in Zoldazar, that one's not going to change. It's going to be the same. So I come over and I do this little maze. The idea is to go through without retracing anything that you've already done. All right. And once you get a pattern down, it's easy to do.
Well
A nice little
done,
celebration. It
hero.
gives you a little pat on the back. But you only get 175 rep. This rep is the slowest rep of all BfA rep to grind. It takes a long time. On any given day, there are only 4 of these up. So even if you were balls to the wall, going for it, and doing every single freaking quest out there, you're only going to get 4. There's no point in burning yourself out and then getting on the forums and screaming about, lack of content in BfA when you're the one that did it to yourself. There's only 4 of them up. So after I watched that guy pull that Pterodax, which is sitting way off the road. How in the hell you do that is beyond me. I come to this little
What are your
matching
hero
game.
rates?
All right, you
and
probably remember
estimated
these from
funeral
kindergarten.
expenses?
Anyway, you got to match these up. What I do is I memorize the first 4. So I got a girl, I got a crystal, I got the girl again, so that's easy. Pick that out. And sometimes these will play peekaboo and you'll see what they are. And there's a crab, blood, robot, a ball. There's the crab again. Now, okay, forgive me for being senile, but there's the crab. I'll match those 2 up. But if you can remember the first 4 that you pull, the rest of it kind of falls into place. So there's the robot. I know the robot's up there somewhere. There's a ball. Okay, the next one. Whatever. So while I'm doing this maze, and you guys watch and go brain dead while you're watching it, let's talk about the Tortollans. These guys are traitors. They really don't have any animus toward anyone except for the Naga. They truly do hate the Naga. They're always fighting the Naga. They're tough characters. As a horde, you first meet them on the docks in Zuldazar. Then you come across them in Torta's Rest, where they exact revenge for the death of their Loa Torta. Really, all they're interested in is making money and, telling stories. And they're like the old guy, get off my lawn. They're constantly tormented by children who steal their shit, and they let them steal it because they don't lock it up. But what I do is I take off from the little maze there and I head off to Stormsong Valley, and I'm going up to our base here, our main base. And why they did this, because sometimes they'll plop a world quest right there on the dock. You got to fight your way up here to get to the flight plan. Even if it's not part of your routine, you're going to be taking part in it. Anytime that Blizzard does this and they don't give me a choice of what to do, it irritates me. So I'm already on an aggravation scale of 5, because not only did I have to travel to another continent, but I didn't have a choice. All right? And there's only 3 types of quest. Now, having said that, flying over Stormsong Valley, this place is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Awesome, awesome artwork. Beautiful zone. Reminds me of The Sound of Music. And anyone who's ever seen that movie knows what I'm talking about. Look at this place. It is beautiful. You've got vineyards. You've got mead places. You've got, you got some trouble. You're going to have that. But look at these beautiful gardens and vistas and estates. And it's just gorgeous. And I'll tell you something, Blizzard. If I had player housing, I'm coming here. This is where I would want my house to be if I were Tortollan. So, anyway, I'm gonna fly to this flight plan, and the Horde have a little shortcut here. Donk is an Etten, and you can ride on him, and he's really, really fast. I call him Forest Donk. So run, Forest, run! And he can blow through all the mobs and take you right over to the beach. Just one of those little things you get from your mission table. Yeah. So I come over here, and I stop just a little bit short and let him throw me, because he always throws you off. And I'll come over here to Nala.
Begins its life amidst great danger, like these turtles here on the beach. Defend them as they make for the safety of the ocean.
I hate this quest. If hate were people, I would be China.
Have you come to speak to old
I
Lola?
hate this quest.
Well, wasn't
What
that
you got
nice?
is you got 5 little turtle mounds, okay? And you got to shoot these scroll spells at the sky rats and the crabs that are coming down to attack the turtles. And the longer it goes, the more intense it gets. And this thing does not increase in its firepower, nor does it increase in its rate of fire. If a gull lands on a turtle, the turtle is dead. Even if you kill the gull, the turtle's still dead. If a crab crosses in front of their path, they die. Now, theoretically, you could sit here and do nothing, and eventually
A turtle made it to the water.
12 turtles would make it to the water. That's one of her catchphrases, too, by the way. It's caught on. You might remember from Lich King, in the mountains. Well, this one is, a turtle has made it to the water, and you'll see it in trade chat. It pop up. People say, turtle made it to the water. Nature can be cruel, and that kind of thing. So everyone knows this quest line. Some people like it. I personally hate it. I hate it with a passion. The person at Blizzard that came up with this and thought this might be fun for players to do needs to be drugged into the street and slapped some sense into him. Honest to God. This is the dumbest shit in the long, sad history of Blizzard's dumb shit. And they've got quite a long list. Believe me. This kind of stuff irritates me. A, it's on another continent. B, I didn't have a choice. C, I had to fly on out here, okay? And in the middle of frickin' nowhere
A turtle made it to the water.
to save 12 turtles from endless voracious mobs that want to eat them. No. You're already at 10. You're crossing into 10. And then to make it more than 10, when you get off of this, you're in combat.
Thank you, hero.
Now, at least she thanks you, but now you got to hit your flight whistle, go back to your base, and I'm going to fly up to the Seeker's Vista. There's the Seeker's Vista here, and then over in Zuldazar, there is Scale Trader Post. That's where the turtle people base themselves. And go to land here, and for whatever reason, Talanji starts to tell me about another quest for the turtles, but it's not for the turtles, it's for the honor bound. So I'm going to turn this in, and we're going to see if it's worth it. Now, as with all factions, I'm here to tell you that it is indeed worth it to get to revered with these guys. It does take a long time to get revered with these people, but they have pets, they have equipment, they have all kinds of patterns for your professions, which is a topic for another discussion. They have a whole bunch of stuff that you can get. But the real question is, at the end of the day, is this worth taking one character to exalted? Is it worth it? Well, do you get anything at the end of the day?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Not worth it. You guys be good to each other and have a wonderful day.